And just when I lost my job in December, I decided to pick a career that I was passionate about, teaching. I grew up in a very rural part of Western New York, and in a town called Angelica. And when I was in 7th grade, I moved to a town called Friendship. Sounds like a utopia, but that's not the case. With very little in the job market and no emphasis on education, when I graduated, we really didn't go to college. I gave it a try and went to Alfred State College to get a degree in pre-environmental science and forestry, which at the time I did not realize was second in difficulty only to engineering. So after the first semester, decided that wasn't for me. I went back to work at my parents' store. While working at my parents' store, a good friend of mine asked me if I was interested in coaching Little League with him. Figured what the heck, my nephew was on the team and it would be fun. After the first 2 weeks of practice, I decided this is what I need to be doing. So after moving to Texas and not coaching for probably 15 years, I decided to coach my twins' baseball team. And that reminded me of how much I enjoyed coaching. So yeah, I totally got off track. My entire family, except for one sister, still lives in the same area of Western New York, so I get to go back there to visit. And her moving to Denver is the reason that I'm a passionate Broncos fan. It'd be easy to tell you some interesting facts, but I'm going to share 4 objects with you that in themselves tell you a little about what interests me. My first object is my yearbook for my senior year. It's very small for a high school yearbook, however, this yearbook is K through 12. A whopping total of 300 kids in my entire school. Every teacher knew everybody by name, not because we had their classes, but because we shared a building from kindergarten through our senior year, and they knew everybody in town. When I started school in Angelica, there was 24 kids in our class. When I moved to the big town of Friendship, we had 34, which was incredible because I didn't know how I was going to be able to remember everybody's name. I gained a lot of confidence in my new school when I started playing sports, and that's something I didn't have the opportunity to do before. That brings me to my second object, a soccer ball. The first organized sport I ever played was soccer. Growing up in Angelica, we had no opportunity to play any sports because there just wasn't enough kids. Playing soccer is where I met all my friends when I first moved to Friendship and played soccer with them all the way through high school. I didn't realize how much work it was participating in a team sport. It was a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. So after starting playing soccer in 7th grade, I played for the next 32 years, indoor, outdoor, every chance I got. So this is one object that's very important to me. That leads me to my third object, a coaching whistle. After graduating from high school, I attended college and realized that wasn't for me. So I started coaching the Little League team, and after my second year of coaching Little League, a guy that I coached with decided that he should ask me if I wanted to help him coach football. So after 2 weeks of helping him coach football, he walked up to me before practice and handed me his whistle and said, "I just want to see if you could handle it. The team is yours." Never played football before and only had 2 weeks of coaching experience, but after 3 years of coaching football, I wanted to coach more and more. So that's when I started coaching JV soccer for the school I graduated from. I coached JV soccer for 2 years, and I coached varsity soccer for 2 years and JV basketball for 2 years. My last object that I want to share with y'all is a picture of my family. This picture of my family lets me know, gives me a gauge of how successful I am. The smile on their faces lets me know that there's no place they'd rather be than with each other on vacation. And the fact that they're smiling tells me that I'm enjoying what I'm doing, because when I enjoy what I'm doing, I'm more fun to be around. So thank you for your time, and now you know a little bit about the